Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm super excited and super nervous to make this video because we are going to talk about the 5 fragrances that will never be in my collection. Never. So before I get started, as always, just if you were wondering, if I don't look into the camera, it is because I am completely blind. So yeah, if I do look into the camera, yay for me. That was a happy coincidence. So yeah, okay. So please, today, as always, when we criticize fragrances, it's not to say that the fragrance is bad. I might have bad taste. To be honest, it might not at all be that the fragrance is bad. I mean, some of these come highly recommended. And you might say, oh, well, Heidi, but you've got such juvenile taste in fragrances and you don't have good taste at all. And so our tastes differ. And so what? That is what makes life fun and what gives us joy, right? Is the fact that there's variety in life, and something that I love, you don't love. What's my trash is your treasure, and vice versa. And yeah, and this is just supposed to be lighthearted. If I talk about the fragrance that you love, which will likely happen, please forgive me. So yeah, I do have, of each house that I'm going to talk, I do have fragrance of that house, and I will definitely show you that one. I don't have the bottles of the ones that I will never have in my collection because why would I? But can I just indulge myself for a moment? I love this dress of mine so much, and I just want to show you, if you can see on camera, isn't this the nicest dress? And it's got this little hem here. Oh, man, my mom bought it for me 2 years ago. The back of me is not the most flattering part of me, but I just want to show you the back as well. Isn't that just... I don't know if you can see it, but it's one of my absolute favorites. I hope you could see it. And I love green. But guys, this is just a side note. This dress is like a magnet for gin. I've once been at a market and a friend of mine said, but feel on the bottom of the glass. I should have had it here to show you. But they basically fill the glass up from the bottom. It's like a plastic cup, beer mug. So I pressed my hand under because I didn't know what he was talking about. And I pressed this thing in, and then it was a hole on the bottom. And my whole gin fell on dress. And then another time also, me and my friend, we were drinking gin, and I was just, I don't know, I got my credit card out, and with my handbag, I just threw the whole glass over me. So I don't know what it is with this dress, but luckily it's that sort of material that dries quickly. So if it should be anyone, it should be this one. Sorry guys, now I've digressed considerably, but let's get into it. Perhaps it's because I'm nervous. Please guys, if you love the perfumes, don't hate me. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Okay, so here we go. So the first one is a polarizing scent. And this one apparently got an award in 2007. I wonder if you can guess which one this is. It is the famous Star Bottle Angel by Thierry Mugler. Yes, I am one of those people who, it's not a matter of I don't like it. I cannot stand it, you guys. I cannot be diplomatic here and say that, yeah, this part of it is nice. No. And, I've heard people say, this is the original gourmand scent. It is cotton candy. It is caramel. It is honey. It is... okay, yeah, if the cotton candy is like 10 meters under the filth that's on top of it, yes, maybe. Um, I don't smell cotton candy. I don't smell caramel. I don't smell anything sweet. I smell dirty earth. I just smell the patchouli, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. But I hate that perfume. And I know for some people it has meaning. It has good memories. And that is good because, like I said, for many, it will be nice and many people love it. And that is good. But I'm not one of them. And a friend of mine, he said him and his sister used to chase each other in stores with the perfume because they were trying to spray each other and avoid, obviously the spray. And yeah, I agree. I'm sorry. I cannot. And I mean, I know people who love that perfume and, and like I say, that's just different noses, different tastes. And that's all good. But I do have this one, and I never thought that I would have this one. Remember back in the day, I used to say I will never have this one. And this is Alien. Can you believe it? The store where I bought it from, they told me this they call the devil. So it's ironic, Asian devil. He said because they sell so many of them. And this is jasmine, ambery, Cashmerian wood scent. It is such a difficult scent for me to describe. For me, there's also something a bit dirty in here, but not in a bad way. The jasmine is there, but for me, it's not the jasmine where you walk out. I think it's jasmine sambac jasmine, that one. Because it's not for me the jasmine where you walk out and you smell the fresh jasmine in the air and it's spring. It smells like a woody jasmine. Yeah, definitely a woody, dark, but you will know. So this one, definitely. But still, if I can confess something, I don't wear this one often because it feels like a commitment. It's quite heavy. And secondly, I know it's polarizing. And then I'm worried. Well, some people think I smell bad. And I know I should not be like that. I'm 40. I should not worry what other people think of me. But I don't want to cause a visceral reaction of ew, I don't want to. So, but yeah, I love Alien. So I think I will repurchase Alien. The next one that I cannot stand is the original Opium by YSL. I can't even remember clearly how it smells like, but I've been in a restaurant a few years ago and I asked to move to a different table. Obviously, the person didn't know that was sitting close by, didn't announce why I wanted to move to a different table. I do have manners, but I was sitting with someone there and I smelled this perfume and I just couldn't. I couldn't. I cannot. It's perfume with bergamot, I think mandarin orange. There's cloves in there, and I wonder if it's the cloves. But to me, if I remember right, it smelled a bit oily, a bit incensey, very like sticking to your skin, sort of in a very terrible way. I cannot do that fragrance. It's not a matter of maybe I can tolerate it on others. I feel like I can't. I'm so sorry. I know for many this is also a cult favorite. But not for me. What I do have, and some people hate this one, is our famous black opium, right? So this is vanilla, this is coffee, pear. I mean, who doesn't know black opium? And this one is so far removed from opium, but it is intoxicating. and sweet and clubby, but you can also wear it to bed. And if you layer this with Kayali Vanilla 28, man, winning combination. In my opinion, you might hate it. So, the next fragrance that I absolutely cannot do, and for this many will not forgive me, is, and I'm going to mention two actually, is Narciso Rodriguez Her and Narciso Rodriguez Pure Musk for Her.
I'm sorry, what?
Guys, I'm sorry. I was in the store the other day again and I smelled it, and the sales lady said, "It's my favorite. It smells like candy. It smells so good." And I'm like, no, no, it does smell a bit like candy. It smells like, not in Afrikaans, in South Africa, we've got this sweet. It's like a candy white. It's white and pink and it's hard. And you call it in Afrikaans pink pilletjies. I don't know if they sell it anymore. It translates to pink little tablets. And that's how it smells, like powdery and musky. And no, I cannot. I remember Gabby from Gabby Loves Perfumes. She said once that it smells to her like laundry that's been standing for 2 weeks after you washed it and you don't hang it up. That sort of moldy smell. And I do agree. I My sister and I once went to smell the black one. Is that the musk for her or the pure musk for her? I'm not sure which is the black one, but she just said she wants to smell the black one. And she said because so many people blind buy it from her, as she sells perfumes. And when I smelled it, I literally took a step back, and she also said, no, she can't do that one. So no. That for me, I can't, and I'm sorry. I know so many people love it, and I'm so sorry. I've tried, but I really can't. What I do have of this house, is this one, the Narciso Rodriguez Rouge. This is a tonka bean, irisy, violety perfume, which also is musky. So you might say, yeah, Heidi, you are so hypocritical. But this is a makeup-y, powdery smell, which I love. I find it so sophisticated and so, even though it's powdery, I don't find it mature. And even though there's musk in there, I think there's something in this blend. I don't know if it's the tonka bean that's with that violet, that's with the musk, but something about this I absolutely can do. Wonderful perfume, I think, in my opinion. Another one that I can't do, and I'm going to mention two here as well, because it's from the same house, and that is Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia. Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. Now that one has got gardenia and frangipani, some white flowers there, and some people compared it to Juicy Couture, to be Paula Juicy. Unfortunately, my nose makes an association. Now in South Africa, I don't know probably abroad as well, we've got these machines, and then you put this bottle in there and it's mosquito repellent. And that smells to me, I couldn't believe when I smelled the perfume, because I'm like, but this is the mosquito repellent. And don't get me wrong, the mosquito repellent doesn't smell bad, but I don't want to smell like the mosquito repellent. It smells sort of a bit citrusy, but sharp, and I don't know, I could smell when I sprayed it on me on the dry down. Okay, yes, I can smell now the Viva La Juicy remnants there, but I cannot deal with that opening. I cannot. And the other Gucci I don't like is Gucci Bloom. That one has also got a lot of flowers. I think freesia and frangipani and there's tuberose in there. It smells to me like you are walking through not even a garden, but rather a flower shop where it's just flowers in your face. And look, that is amazing because I don't particularly like just flowers. There should be something else going on there. And for me, there's no fruitiness there. For me, there's no vanilla-ish there. It's just flower, and that's why I can't do it. When it's just a bunch of flowers, to me, it starts to smell mature. But that's just my association once again. And the one I have is unfortunately discontinued, and this is Gucci Flora, and that's just the original Gucci Flora. And this is also flowers. I mean, here is also, I think there's peony in here and frangipani and freesia, but there's osmanthus. And that osmanthus gives it like this apricot-y, sort of fruity smell. Now there's something that makes my throat itch. Yeah, so it doesn't smell like flowers, if that makes sense. It smells like apricots and flowers. And for some other reason, that works for me. That I absolutely 100% love. So then I've got one left. I might have to go and fetch the one that I have because I just realized I haven't put that in the box. So, guys, let me just quickly go and fetch it. Okay, back. So the last one is from Guerlain, and that is La Petite Robe Noire. La Petite Robe Noire. Little black dress, apparently. Now, I've heard that one is like cherry and vanilla and what can be wrong with cherry and vanilla, I thought. So my sister and I, we were in a perfume shop. We went there to spray some perfumes. And I didn't have space on my arms left because I like to test my perfumes on skin. And she said, okay, no, they can spray it on me. She was so mad at me. To us, it smells like straight up tobacco. I don't know why. It smells to me, it's been a long time ago, so I can't remember exactly the smell. But it smells like tobacco. And my sister was like, you let me put this on myself. And I was like, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I watched these wonderful reviews. So, guys, I don't know what I'm missing there. What am I missing? What am I missing that people are saying it's so good and I don't get it and I just get tobacco? Please let me know, because I would want to try it again, but I'm very scared and I don't think it will ever make its way into my collection if I had that severe of a reaction to begin with. So, of course, this is my Guerlain. I mean, you could have guessed. Mon Guerlain, the lavender, vanilla, licorice, comforting. Oh, this one is comfort in a bottle. If you feel down, if you feel not well, if you feel scared, if you feel anxious, this one. I mean, it's been proven, right, that lavender helps to calm you down and has a calming effect. So this one, I will repurchase. It's been a third repurchase actually for me. So I absolutely love it. So you guys, I know I've really let loose today. I hope no one feels offended. Many of my perfumes you might not like, but this is just my honest opinion. So forgive me if these are one of your favorites. We all have different tastes. We are all human and everything is so subjective. So, but I cannot deny that I've really enjoyed this video, making this video. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week further. and we'll chat again next week. Bye bye.